Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So I'm so excited about this video. I hope you guys can see it in my face. So I put out a poll on my Instagram page trying to decide what to make next, and the options were a wrap dress, a shift dress with pockets, long halter neck dress, and a long dress with front slits and exaggerated sleeves. And the winner was the winner is rather, well, the winner was a long dress with front slit and exaggerated sleeves. So yes, today's video we are going to be making a long dress with front slit and exaggerated sleeves, and I'm so like, I'm so excited because I'm looking forward to going out on dates after going out on dates, going to the beach, just doing things I've not been able to do since the lockdown started, and even things I didn't really do before the lockdown. Let me just confess, I wasn't the most outgoing person. Yes, so now I'm just using this time to make like dresses I would like to wear out when we're going out, like on a date, and going to the beach and going to the cinema, like just nice going out dresses. So yes, for this, the measurements you would be needing are your bust measurements, waist, hips, bust point, under bust point, nipple to nipple, then arm circumference and the length. So I'm going to be making a one-piece dress. Like, it's not going to have any waist seam, so it's going to be just one piece with slit in front and an exaggerated sleeves, because the dress is very simple, just like a square neck dress. So I wanted to serve as both an off shoulder and a square neck dress. The sleeves are going to have elastic, so you can either wear it like this or just like wear it as an off shoulder dress. So the dress is going to be really simple. So the sleeves will be like the extra, like, yeah, the sleeves are going to be the extra. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. Please don't forget to watch other videos I've made. So I have a video showing how to make a short trumpet skirt with wrap detail and how to cut and sew it rather. And yes, don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment, and let me know what you'd like me to try next. So let's get started. So for this dress, we're going to be using this nice navy blue crepe fabric. I have 2 yards of this. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to finish it, so I'll let you guys know what is left of the 2 yards after I'm done. I couldn't get the exact color of lining in this, this exact color of blue lining, so this was what I could get. And yes, I'm making use of this. Here we are, and then I'm using this white organza fabric for the sleeves. So because I'm dark and this is a pretty dark color, I wanted the sleeves to be something bright. I wanted to have so this would pop on this color, like white and navy blue is like the oldest combination in history. But yes, so I'm using this white organza fabric so it will pop against the navy blue crepe fabric. And then I'm going to be needing a long zipper. I like using long zips because it makes it easy for me to wear the cloth from underneath. And then my pins, my scissors, my measuring tape, chalk to draft on my pattern. And yes, we'll also be needing elastic for the sleeves, but yeah, that will come in during the sewing process. We're going to move right into it, so let's get started. So because it's a long dress and the table is pretty short, I decided to cut on the floor instead. To start, I'm going to fold my fabric in half this way. So you need to decide how low you want your off shoulder, how low you want your dress to be. So I want it to be 5 inches low because I don't want my boobs all over the place. So yes, just arrange it properly. Let's arrange it properly all the way down. And I'm going to be adding 3 inches of sewing allowance to my measurement because that will take care of the darts. I can remove the darts and sewing, like joining and everything. So you can also make add 4 just make sure you have enough allowance. But yes, you guys will understand more as we go forward. So the largest part of my body is my hip, and it's 9. So I'm going to be adding 9 plus 3 inches. That will be 12 inches. And start from here. So from here, I'm going to take from 5 inches. I'm going to take my bust point is 9.5. I'm going to add an extra ½ inch because when we turn this up, we're going to lose about ½ inch from here. So I'm going to be taking 10. So this is my bust point. Can use a ruler if you have one. So 5, 10, yeah. Then I'm going to be taking my under bust measurement at 13, but I'm going to add ½ inch, 13.5. Then my waist, 16. I'm going to add ½ inch again, 16.5. My hip, 25. I'm going to add ½ inch, which is 25.5. Then the length, my full length is 55. I'm going to add 2 inches. Now, the reason why I'm adding 2 inches here is because I want it to be a fully lined dress. So when we turn, the lining is going to be less 2 inches. So this extra 2 inch will account for the 2 inch that we'll lose in the lining. So that way, there's no risk of the lining showing from underneath the dress. Nipple to nipple measurement is 7. 7 divided by 2 is 3.5 plus ½ inch for sewing allowance. So I'm going to take 4 inches all the way. 4 inches all the way. Now, this is my bust point. Bust point, under bust, waist. So I'm from my under bust measurement, I'm going to take 0.75 inches on both sides. If you have bigger boobs and smaller waist, like if your waist to boobs ratio is larger, you can make it 1 inch, or if it's smaller, you can make it ½ inch, ½ inch on both sides. So I'm going to take 0.75 on both sides. 0.75 inches. Then I'm going to come down, about ½ inch here. You don't want the boobs, the apex of your boobs to be pointed, because it's a curve. Then I'm going to come up about 2 inches. Then from here, I'm going to go up here. So from this point here, I'm going to go up here. So my waist, I'm going to do the same thing here. So my waist, this is to my waist. And then from my waist, I'm going to measure straight up to my under bust point. And then from my under bust point, I'm going to go in. I measured ½ inch under my bust. Just gonna go in like this. My chest measurement is 12. So 12 divided by 2, that's 6. So I'm going to measure 6.5 here, ½ inch for the sewing allowance. After marking the dart out, I'm going to go in and take my measurement. So my bust is 33 inches. 33 inches divided by 4, that's 8.25. So I'm going to add 2 inches of sewing allowance. So the reason why I'm adding 2 inches is because I'll need ½ inch to sew both panels together. That's 1 inch. Then to sew both front and back together. So 8.5 plus 8.25 rather plus 2 inches, that's 10.25. So I'm going to come in here, take 10.25. Then just gonna take it all the way up. Yes. We're gonna cut this out later, but for now. So for my waist, I'm going to take 26. My waist is 26. 26 divided by 4, that's 6.5. 6.5 plus 1.5 inch for the darts that we're going to cut out. That is 8. Then 8 plus 2 inches, that's 10. So I'm going to come in here and take 10. So just gonna join it to them. Then for my hip measurement, my hip is 36. 36 divided by 4 is 9. 9 plus 2 is 11. So I'm just gonna come in here, take 11, just join it, curve. And then for the lower part, because it's a pencil, I want it to like be pretty slim. I'm going to take my hip measurement, that's 9 minus 2, that's 7, and add the 2 inches of sewing allowance, that is 9 again. I'm going to take 9 here as well. So this is going to be straight because this is going underneath. And then I'm going to join. If you have a ruler, that would actually be perfect for this. If you have a long ruler. But I don't have a long ruler, so I'll just make do with what I have. I think I'm okay with this shape. So from here, going to just curve this slightly. So from the princess, and then I took this measurement earlier. My chest is 12 divided by 2, that's 6 plus half inch sewing allowance, that's 6.5. And then my armhole, rather, I'm just going to measure 5 inches from here all the way down. So after doing this, I'm going to go ahead and cut, but before cutting, I'm going to extend this side panel just by about half an inch and cut it out like this, because I've noticed over time that this side panel tends to be shorter, so doing this would help. We're going to cut out the back. It's fairly straightforward compared to the front. So this is my front here. I'm just going to put it by the side here. So I'm going to start from 5 inches as well, because that is like really important. The same point for both front and back. That is important so the sides can align. Yes. So I'm also going to go in and taking my basic measurement, my 10 inches for the bust point, 13.5. You know what? I've already added the half inch sewing allowance, so my bust point is 9.5 plus half 10, 13 plus 13 plus half 13.5. Then my waist point 16 plus half inch 16.5, and my hip 25 plus half inch 25.5. And then I'm going to go down and take my full measurement, which is 55 plus the 2 inches that I added, 57. So now I'm going to come here and add 1 inch all the way down. This 1 inch is for my zipper. Now I'm going to measure my my nipple to nipple measurement, which is 4 inches all the way. For this, I don't really need to measure it all the way down since I'm not cutting this out. I'm just going to mark my dart. From my waist, I'm going to take in 0.75. My waist and my under bust, 0.75. I'm going to come up here to about 1.5 inches, so that my dart doesn't end on the most prominent part. That's on my butt. It just doesn't look good. It's better it ends about 1.5 inch or 1 inch above, so it just blends in. Then I'm going to come here. I'm also going to make this 1.5 inch higher, so it can just blend into my shoulder blades. And then I'll do the same down here. So for this, we're not cutting it out. So basically, I'm going to sew along this line. So I'll use a pin to transfer the dart to the other side when it's time to sew. And then I'm going to go in now and take my measurements from my zip line here. So my bust measurement is 33, which is 8 1/4. I'm going to measure what I have in here. This is half, that's 8 3/4. That just reminds me of platform 9 3/4. So 8 3/4 here. And then I'll add my 1.5 inch of sewing allowance here. Going to go to my waist. My waist is 6.5, so I'm going to measure what I have in here. 6.5 plus 1.5, that's 8. 8 plus 1.5 inches, that's 9.5. So the reason why I'm using 1.5 at the back is because I'm not cutting them out like as separate panels. So if I use 1/2 inch to join these sides together, that's 1, and then the remaining 1/2 inch will be used to join the front to the back to the front rather. So 1.5 inch is perfect. So, and then I already retained the 1 inch that I'm going to use for my zip allowance here. So this is going to account for the allowance that we need to join the two sides of the back together. So I'm going to go to my hip now. My hip is 36. So 36 divided by 4, that's 9. 9 plus 1.5, that is 10.5 right here. So for the lower part, I'm going to take 7 plus 1.5, that's 8.5 over here. And then I'm going to join it to this here. Just going to estimate. So, oh, okay. So yes, I'm fine with this shape. So I'm going to go ahead now and then take my chest back is 6.5 for I've added 1/2 inch sewing allowance, that's here. Then I'm going to take 5 inches from here. So yeah, now it's time to cut out. And so I want my back to be slightly low, like to be slightly lower, the neckline of my back to be slightly lower. Just gonna measure about 3 inches here, and then I'm going to come down like this. One last thing, I'm going to go in here from my waist and marking 1/2 inch. This is really important because this prevents that bulge you see on the back most times. And then I'm just going to, it's like creating a dart as well. I'm just going to go in like this, and then from this point just to eliminate that bulge. So now with the back and the front. So now it's time to cut up. Yeah, well, almost finished it, but there's still a lot here to do something. I'll think of what to use it to sew, but yeah, this can make a very nice crop top. So I'm going to cut out the sleeve now. My arm circumference is 10.5, but I want the because it's an exaggerated sleeve, I want the circumference of this sleeve, total circumference, to be about 36. So you need to decide how dramatic you want your sleeves to be. So yeah, 36. So I'm going to go ahead and fold. So I need 18. Okay, I need 18 on both sides. I want it to be 23 inches long. I measured 23 inches down from here all the way down, 23 inches, and then measured 18, well, less than 18. I got 16.5 here, and then the lower part is 18.5, and then I just came in like this. I hope it's clear. And then I measured 5 inches for the armhole from here all the way. So that's it. I hope it's clear. Okay, I've said I hope it's clear like 100 times, but yeah, I really hope it's clear. So I've cut out my lining, and guys, don't forget, it is very important that you make sure your lining is, the length of your lining is 2 inches less than your full length. So remember, I added 2 inches to the length of the gown. So by the time I fold it this way, it's going to make the lining here, and then it's going to complete the length of the lining. So this is really, really important, so that you can have a neat finish on the inside and there's no risk of your lining showing underneath your dress. So there's our sleeves, the 2 sleeves, 1 and 2, the back piece and the front piece. So now that we're done cutting, we're going to move on to the sewing stage, and yes, that would be in the next video. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you learned a thing or two. I really hope you guys recreate this look. Well, yes, I hope you guys recreate this look, and please feel free to leave your comments, ask questions down below, because you know, nobody knows it all. So if I did something that you think there's a better way to doing it, please just leave a comment down below, and see you in the next video.